Okay, okay.
Okay, Deepakanandji, three mantra, please, Kush, follow.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajayanam.
Namo Loe Savasahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Shahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savvapavappanasano.
Savvapavakpanashano.
Mangalanam cha savvesim.
Mangalanam cha Savveshim.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, daily prayer. Ruby.
O Dada Bhagwan, please give me infinite inner strength such that I never compromise my health, so that my body as an instrument will always be helpful to me in accomplishing my life goal of studies and Satsang. I will remain absolutely sincere in studies. I will always stay away from bad company and bad habits. And whatever happens, please shower your divine grace and blessing such that I never miss my Satsang. May I use my mind, speech, body, instrument, and my soul, that is all my resources, to oblige others, which is the best religion. I will remain sincere moral pure in mind, speech, and body, in all my dealings with self and everyone in life, so that I become man of personality, power excellent, exactly as Dada Bhagwan. O Dada Bhagwan, I further resolve to always listen to my parents, and never will I ever back answer them. Please give me infinite inner strength in these regards. Jai Satchidanand.
Very good. How was interaction with your parents?
It was good.
Always?
Yeah.
Okay, study prayer, Kush.
O Dada Bhagwan, I am determined to break all the barriers, obstacles, and obstructions that come to me in studying and understanding. Please share your divine grace, break all the veils of my vision, and give me the infinite inner strength to make my learning the best. Jai Satchidanand.
Very good. Okay. Kush, can you do Dada Bhagwan?
Yeah. Hey Dada Bhagwan,
Hey Dada
Hey,
Bhagwan.
Dada Bhagwan.
हम हैं आपके बच्चे,
हम हैं
आपके
आपके बच्चे.
दिल के हैं सच्चे,
दिल के हैं सच्चे.
फिर भी है कच्चे,
फिर भी है
कच्चे.
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे,
काम करेंगे अच्छे अच्छे.
Okay, very good. Okay, homework. Anybody remember what's homework? Let's see.
The homework was to write, The homework was to write where your past mistakes were committed towards parents or teachers. It could be in speech, thoughts, or actions, and what is subtleness.
Okay. What's your report?
Well, like in the past 2 weeks, I talked badly about my computing teacher because she was like, I asked for help, and instead of telling me what the problem, like how to solve the problem, she just said she couldn't help me because she didn't know the answer, which was frustrating. And subtleness is thinking peacefully through three situations, like with your mind.
Okay. Kush?
Yeah, so I thought negatively about my French teacher because whenever she was teaching, she just told us to write it down. She wasn't actually teaching us what any of them means. So that's why I got kind of frustrated. And subtemly means when, like, if there's a problem, you should solve it peacefully and calmly and not fight.
Okay, Ruby?
I didn't really think bad about my teacher or my parents, but like I did think bad about one of my classmates because they would keep on coming to the desk behind or in front of me and talking, so I couldn't really focus. And stubbornness means using your mind to think peacefully and working calmly.
Okay. You know, this is 2 weeks we have a break. This is only one example. At home, you don't feel bad feelings about parents, about things, about your room, your friends. You know, I can think in one day I can think many times I think about bad things. I don't implement it, but it comes in my mind, and good things obviously. You understand, everybody?
Yeah,
Am I right or am I wrong?
you're right.
Sometimes meat may do something you don't like. Your mom may cook something you don't like. Mom may tell you something you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to notice. The purpose of satsang is to be aware. Why we want to notice all the good and bad? Anybody?
So then we can correct the mistakes.
Yes. So if all 2 weeks you only saw one mistake in the teacher, that's excellent. You are like becoming like Dada. You're better than me. Dada?
True, but then gradually you keep noting down these specific examples where you have not performed, you've gone wrong, you didn't like certain things at home, at school, and certain times you have opinion about your teachers, parents, brothers, sisters, friends. So all these, you start noting down. You are observing, but after observation, what is important is your dialogue, in the sense you try to understand where was it right or wrong. So when you come to know wrong, just keep a note. One single note is enough. So it will remind you, you will remember the whole story. You understand? And behind the story, you will know your mistake, what was committed. And our job is, we must correct our mistakes. And when we have corrected, we have resolved not to commit them again. That's a great improvement. It is working on a causal level. It is like on the seed level. Then when the fruits will come, we'll be able to enjoy them the best. Okay? Jai Satchidanand.
Okay. Let's think about the places where we have good feelings, bad feelings, hatred, or we don't like. Anybody? Push. Okay, I would start. Nobody can think about it. Yatsi, can you think something?
Not
Okay, let me start. Okay, I have a bunch of them written down. The food. When food comes on your table, or when mama is making some kind of a food, okay, some bad thought, good thought comes into the picture. Same thing about people. Same thing about things. When somebody say, you know, You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this, like parents. What happens? Okay? Then when you're thinking something bad about the others, you get upset, you get angry, you hurting other people. Then somebody doing some, like Kushali doing something you don't like. Okay? And then all this, your eyes and ears seeing something good or bad. Okay, that's other thing is in your studies. Sometimes, how many subjects you have in it? 5, 6, 7? 5, 5. Oh, everybody is 5. So all the 5 subjects you like all the time? So that's where, instances come. With your bad feelings about teacher, bad thing about the subject. Then, comparison between your siblings, comparison between parents. These are all the things I have noted down. I do all the work in the home. Kusali doesn't do anything at all. Yeah, it's stupid. He's stupid, she's stupid, I'm smart. I don't like this, I don't like that. Vegetarian. So these are the stuff I jotted down from all the Aptputra sessions. Does it make sense? So talk about the Deepak. So homework that let's just look at all this and start jotting down. Like Deepak Dada says, jot it down, and then you realize, oh my God, I'm doing this, I should not be doing this. Deepak Dada?
Yeah, just a minute. I'll just recall my 1 minute. Just give me a minute.
This is all leading up to the 4th code of conduct. Okay. While Deepak Dada is doing it, Dhruvi, Choti Agna Sucha. Choti Agna, Kalam, sorry, Choti Kalam.
હે દાદા ભગવાન, મને કોઈ પણ દેખાય જીવાત્મા પ્રત્યે કિંચિત માત્ર પણ અભાવ તિરસ્કાર ક્યારે પણ ન કરાવાય કે કર્તા પ્રત્યેના અનુમોદાય એવી પરમ શક્તિ આપો.
Thank you. So this is, we're going to do this for a couple of weeks, but Betsy, do you know Gujarati or you do in English? Or code of conduct, how do you know code of conduct? English, Gujarati?
I sort of know the words in Gujarati, but mentally I follow along in English.
You do what?
Like I follow along with the meaning in English, but I say it in Gujarati with mommy and papa.
How do you recite it every day? Or do you recite every day now in Kalam?
Most days, yeah, with mommy and papa.
In Gujarati or English?
Gujarati.
So can you say it like Dhruvi did?
I can't.
Yeah, well, then you have to. If you're doing every day with Papa, Mama. Okay?
Okay, now, first is your observation, supervision. So, with strict vigilance, we must observe our mind, speech, and behavior. And once you note them, in the sense you register them, you come to know them, then analyze your mind, speech, behavior, the right or the wrong. And when you come to know all the bad ones, immediately note it down. So there's a good saying, what gets tracked gets done. Correct, Dada?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So make it a point. It's like the moment you start practicing that, you will not have any problem. But before that, you will have all the problems because people are nowadays very lazy to write things. So practice writing things. It will be of great help. And then correction. All your mistakes with resolution, decide firmly whatever you want it to happen with 9 diamonds. There's a wonderful saying that goes like this: you are the maker of your destiny, no one else. You understand? And our goal is to become man of personality exactly as Dada Bhagwan. You understand? Hello?
Yes.
So this is what. So when you keep this practice, write it down, take little time. Like maybe in the morning you can spend 5 minutes, afternoon 5 minutes, and again before going to bed 5 minutes. Can you do that? You know, these we have to do for ourselves. We're not doing for anyone. But we are unaware of what wrong is happening by our mind, by our speech, and by our actions, by our behavior. But when you come to know, then naturally that process of correction will follow. And that's how you become perfect. Is that so?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, ready, Nana?
It's very quiet, very quiet. That's just thinking too much. Okay. So, what else you want to? Let's talk about studies. How is studies going on?
When would be your finals for the year? June? Or before that?
April, May. Kush,
Yeah.
When will
When?
be your final exam?
Oh,
When
I
will
don't
be your
have.
final exam?
I don't have that.
We've already had our finals.
So now are you in vacation? Then? Once your
what
exam,
grade are you in, Kush?
I'm in grade 7.
So when you go to 8,
Yeah.
huh?
Next year.
when will it start? 8th grade.
On September.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
September.
So
When are you finishing 7th?
On July.
Oh, July.
No, not July. May. June.
yeah.
June is June.
June?
Yeah, June.
July, August, September. So
July, August is vacation for 2 months.
you have vacation for 2 months.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
Through you too?
Yeah.
And how about London?
What?
London.
When do you finish and how? When is your vacation?
No, the way our school does it is that we have like one assessment point, so one report card at the beginning of the year, maybe in December-ish. And then we have another report card, which is coming out next week. So we have 2 official assessments, and the rest of the year is like unassessed assessments. They don't go towards anything. And then like we have breaks every 6 weeks. We have a 1-week break every 6 weeks and a 2-week break every 12 weeks. And then in July, we'll have a month break.
When would your next class, I mean the next standard or next year start?
In
September? September.
Yeah, the first week of September.
First week of
Oh.
September. Okay.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Sat Sadhan. You do Sat Sadhan every day? Dhruvi says yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is Sat Sadhan? What's Sat Sadhan? Kush?
When you're doing like prayers and arati and yeah.
Yeah. What else? What kind of prayers we do?
Prayers to be better in life.
What?
Like prayers to like if you're study like whatever you're bad at, you pray so you can be good in it.
Dhruvi, what Sat Sadhan you do? Don't unmute, otherwise we have to unmute you all the time. Don't mute.
Oh, I do the daily prayer, Prakta Vidhi, Namaskar Vidhi, Naukalam, Sudharma Prakti Pratna.
That is Sat Sadhan. So it's 3 mantra, then Pratvidhi, Namaskar Vidhi, Naukalamo, Sudatma Pade Pratna, Asim Jai Jaikaro. You do that every day?
Yeah.
Dhruvi?
Yeah.
That's it?
Along with your parents, or you do it alone?
Hello.
Huh? Alone?
Yeah.
Very good.
In the
Dhruvi?
morning, we are alone, but then after, before dinner, when we're doing night, we do it together.
Correct. Very good.
Push, and you do alone or with your parents?
In the morning I do all the prayers alone, but in the evening, like at nighttime, I do it with my family members.
That's it?
I do daily prayer and 3 mantra on my own. I do Jaikara, Nav Kalmo and Arati with mommy and papa.
Okay, but you don't do Daukaram. 9 code of
Nav Kalam, I do.
conduct?
What?
9 code of conducts you don't do?
I do with mommy and papa.
Okay, then, okay. You should be able to speak it then, and 1, 2, 3. Anytime we ask, you should be able to recite it. Okay. So why do we have to do Sat Sadhan? Why are you doing all this?
To become like Dada Bhagwan.
Just because of Dada Bhagwan? Okay. Dhruvi, why are you doing this? Because your papa and mama tells you?
No, we're doing it for our own good.
That's it. Why you do it? Because your papa and mama are doing it?
Because it will benefit my studies and future.
Okay, Deepak Dada, why do we have to do this Sat Sadhan?
See, first thing, we have to progress on the real side also at the same time on the relative side. On the relative side means the worldly side, that is our day-to-day living side. Is it perfect today? Is it normal today? Our worldly living, day-to-day living, is it normal? Don't we end up hurting others? You have likes, dislikes, hatred.
Yeah.
So these feelings, they come because of some weaknesses, something is wrong within us, that's why. So what Dada has said, he has given these Sat Sadhan prayers so that our day-to-day living becomes perfect, normal, free from mistake. You don't hurt others. Eventually, it will make you and whole your family happy. That is on the day-to-day living side. At the same time, on the real side, that is on the spiritual side, our connection with Dada Bhagwan and Simandar Swami opens our path to liberation. You understand that? Path to liberation. That it's like the journey is in our day-to-day life is our journey. But while living our day-to-day life, when we live with perfection, we don't hurt others. That's how you progress on the day-to-day worldly side living. At the same time, when we do these prayers, these three mantras and all things, our connectivity to Dada Bhagwan and Simananda Swami remains intact. And when there is that, after finishing our day-to-day work, we are connected to Dada Bhagwan and Simananda Swami. You understand? And the prayers are, Dada has given, so wonderfully it is given. He had said he did these prayers all his life. And the outcome of doing this prayer is, that's how Dada Bhagwan opened within him. That's how he became man of perfection. So if you do this, then, because we all want happiness, and that cannot be acquired without giving them, without living them. So when you live happily, cheerfully, you don't hurt others, then that happiness will naturally come to you and will stay forever. We want lasting happiness, not the happiness that comes and go away. Correct?
Yeah.
That's right. Jai Satchidanand.
That's it. Okay, homework. Jot down all the likes and dislikes throughout the week. Somebody can post that, and also talk to your parents. Why do we do Sat Sadhan?
Okay.
And really know what the Sat Sadhans entail, okay? 3 mantra, Pratvidhi, Namaskar Vidhi. So you should be able to know that by heart if you're doing it every day. Okay? Let's say you got the 2 homework?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's see, can you do 2 mantra, please?
Namo Vitragaya,
Namo.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam,
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam,
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam,
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Loye Sova Sahanam,
Namo Loe Sava Sahanam.
Eso Panchanamukkaro,
Eso Panchanamukara.
Sova Pavapanasano,
Sava Bhavapanachano.
Mangalanam Cha Sovesim,
Mangalanam Chisavvesim.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.